Alright guys, welcome back to 3 Styles for another video. So today is September 26th and today we'll be looking at Camber Energy, ticker symbol CEI. But before we do that, let me give you quick seconds of the general market looking at the SPY, because as you saw last week, the general market has big moves that could bring any stock down. So as I did tell you guys, let me zoom into the month here. I was probably the only one that predicted it was going to be a downtrend around here, and it was. The reason I knew that is because looking at the 6 months, every time it goes up and it needs to take a break, it does that, right? And looking at the pattern, it seemed like it was about time, and that's what happened. However, I did say it's probably going to stop at the SP50, this purple line, and well, the SMA 50, I'm sorry. And the reason I said that because that's where it always stops, but it did go under. Looking at the year, we can find out why, because it does usually take some of its profits back on September or late November, guys, or you know, September crossing October or October crossing November. And if it, so that it'll probably be the same around November again, if not maybe in January, because the market overall is just a pattern, guys. But it does seem like it's bouncing back from that already. You already see the MACD turning back to positive. It hit a low point on the RSI and the signal line over here. The PSARs, the first one back to positive is here, right? So the PSARs are under the candles is a positive. If they're over, it's a negative, and it just switched back down to positive, right? Oh, by the way, I look at my, let me zoom into the month. See this blue dotted line? That's my HMA 49. It's a line I kind of put in the numbers for myself, and that's what I use as my fastest swing trade signal. And that's where they started going down here, and that's when I predicted it, because they were going down. So so now looking back at CEI, guys. So let's start with the month. As you see, by the way, this is up 420% for the month, which is pretty much incredible. And it's like looking at the volume, the average daily volume of 330 million, which is like, I think, the hottest one right now. So looking at the HMA 14 line, it's been up, and it was a sell here, the first one to finish under, and then it's back to a buy on this one. Now, clearly knowing that this was going to end up around here, you would have bought some more here and taken the profit from this thing here. If you're a day trader, you would have probably tried to take in the high of the day. If not, if you're a swing trader like me, you probably would have just stick in there right now, because all the signals now, HMI 14 and the PSARs, are now both positive yet again after this little run. You got to remember, this little downtrend was also with the market, so it probably pulled it down a little bit, guys. But yeah, look at the last 5 out of 7 days are all green in volume wise, guys. Looking at the 3 months, you'll see how good the PSARs are, especially for this one. Right, back up to positive again. It never really crossed to negative under the MACD, guys. It just had a down or slowdown, and then back up to that again. Of course, it did go over the RSI, right? Usually you want to sell it, take profit over when it's over the RSI, but this thing was just so hot, so you gotta keep an eye on the news and social segments for that. But everything here is showing back to uptrending, guys. Also on the 3 months. Let me look at the 6 months. Now the 6 months, I like to analyze the SMA 21, which is a very popular swing trading line. It's like a midterm, guys. So under, you don't buy over here, you would have sold over here, bought over here, and it's still going up and up, guys. The more separation you see, it's the better. Then we also can look at the SMA 50, the healthy and unhealthy line I was talking to you guys about, the purple line, which is an even longer swing trade signal, right? So sell, sell, sell. It was still a sell here. You would have taken little ones here, but then exited back out when it wasn't. And over here it was back to a buy. Now the thing about that is you also use them together, guys. The SMA 21 and the SMA 50. Whenever they cross, like right here, you would it's a bigger, longer term buy signal, right? Let me show you about the year, actually. Yeah, there you go. So before here it was hot here again, guys. So look, when you cross this over, you buy, and when you cross this under, you sell. And over here it just crossed over, and like I said, it's still a crossover. So midterm, long term, and short term, CEI is still a buy right now. But of course, do your own due diligence, because sometimes they burn up real quick. So that's up to you guys. Maybe news or time to learn when to take profits and then go back in. But as far as right now being a swing trader, what I can tell you from what I see right now, that it's back to being a buy after such a little downtrend. So that's my analytics for today, guys. I hope you like it. Give a like, subscribe if you learned anything. I'm trying to grow the channel, so I really appreciate that. Thank you.